Hello and welcome to another Wellness Wednesday. This week I wanted to talk a little bit about motivation. We typically think of motivation as a precursor to action. We have to be highly motivated to begin whatever we want to begin. Whether it is starting our goals to lose weight, to eat better, to exercise more, to do all these things, we have to be highly motivated. Where, in fact, in reality, most of the time, it is the opposite that is true. We need to do something, therefore, then creates that motivation to continue doing. So if we think about Newton's first law of motion, objects at rest tend to stay at rest and objects in motion tend to stay in motion until acted upon with an outside source. So if we think about us being an object at rest, we aren't currently working on our goals, we're not sure what actions to take, we need to be highly motivated to start doing that. Well, if we think about it, we just need to have enough motivation to start. We need to be motivated enough to start with 5 minutes of work. Base minimum that I like to give people to do. So if it is in regard to exercise, if you're not motivated to work out for 30 minutes or you don't have 30 minutes, so your motivation is gone, just tell yourself, I'm gonna stretch, I'm gonna warm up, you're gonna do whatever kind of activity you want to for 5 minutes. If you have the time, after that 5 minutes, you can reevaluate. Do I want to keep going or do I want to be done? Either of those options is going to help you move closer to your goals, regardless of whatever your goals are, because you've done something. We get caught up very often in, I can't do all of this, so I might as well do none. Where in reality, if we want to achieve our goals, most often the time, we don't have time to do all of the things, regardless of what they might be. But we can scale things back and think about what I do have time for. And if it's a day where you're just super unmotivated and you're like, I don't want to work towards my goals, I don't have time for anything, or even if you do have time, doing it is just overwhelming, start with 5 minutes. 5 minutes of stretching, 5 minutes of cutting out vegetables, 5 minutes of writing down a meal plan. Just 5 minutes of work. And then after that, reevaluate. Because more often than not, you'll probably find that after 5 minutes of work, you want to keep doing more. So we have to think of ourselves as just an object, whether at rest or in motion, that if we want to become in motion from that rest, we just need enough motivation to get us started. You don't have to be motivated to do 30 minutes of exercise, meal plan for the whole week, by meal prepping for the whole week. You don't have to do that. Just start with 5 minutes.